Don't judge me. Pikachu!
Work with me here, people.
Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. I know it sounds weird, but I would much rather have snow than rain. And I have got to fix the tape on that window. It is getting really annoying. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday night, so that means it's ham night. May or may not be derby practice night. We shall see. Based off the last time I went to practice when they had most of the girls there, I just trying to picture in my head what this video they're wanting is going to look like, and it just doesn't come together. It just doesn't, and it's frustrating. I'm gonna have to look into getting a camera for the outside of my house. I got gas yesterday, full tank, $50-some in gas. Nikki came home when she went to the gym last night and said, "Did you get gas yesterday?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, your gas door is like partially open." I'm like, "There's no way. I always shut my gas door." So I went out and looked, and yeah, it was like half open. And when I close my gas cap, I always click it until a couple times. So I went to turn the gas cap, and it wasn't clicked. So it had been unscrewed. Nikki had said when she was leaving, one of the neighbors next door was carrying a gas can from their little garage shack thing to one of their cars. I have to assume that they were siphoning gas out of my car, because when I got in the car this morning, I was down to like below a quarter of a tank, and I wasn't when I got home. Now my gas gauge is a little weird and funky, but not that bad. I mean, it just bounces a little bit here and there, but not that much. And I'm not too happy. Unfortunately, I can't prove it. If I have a camera, I can prove it. Well, that was a fun day. Our scanner, which has been broken for a while, just kept giving me issues all day and wouldn't work. So Josh went out and just bought another one. He went out and bought a little Canon multi-page scanner, copier, printer thing. They were on sale. This thing wouldn't work. No matter what, it would not. We could connect to it. We could, see it. It could see us, but we could not scan from that machine to the computers. So we took it back. We also got the other one kind of working for now. Kind of hodgepodge, and at least it scans. Hope you guys are having a good day. It is hump day, so as always, make sure you get out there and hump something. Just a little over a week, but a week and a couple days from Dunfor's day trip up in Minnesota. Definitely looking forward to that. And we are like a week away from Vlogger Fair, roughly. Guess what? Still no tickets, no sponsor. I'm still holding out hope that it'll come through. I'm still holding out hope that the other people that I contacted for sponsorship come through. But I mean, a week away, I'm gonna be lucky to find a hotel, and I'm going to be lucky to find a flight that's not going to cost double what it was when I first was trying to get this done. There was a reason why I sent out the sponsorship request almost a month ago, and that's a whole nother ball of wax. When I send you something because you asked me to, and then you don't reply to me in 3 weeks, you're going to piss me off. That's just flat out rude. If it's a no, that's fine. Tell me no. But to sit there and ignore me, I expected probably that they weren't going to, but I didn't expect to be ignored. Why I even think we're still going to go this close to it, I don't know, but I guess part of me really just hopes that I'm wrong about either sponsor and they come through and go, surprise! I've been watching myself. Obviously, when I do these, I watch them and I pay attention. And a lot of my vlogs are me in the car. That's where 90% of the time I have a chance to film that, just in my car. I don't have a very exciting life in general. I was worried about that when I first started doing these. I'm trying to think of new things to do. I'm trying to think of different ideas. I'm trying to think of just different activities. I don't want to go out of my way to do something to, in order to get footage. That's never my intention. I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm just going to stop rambling now. So I wanted to wait because I want to hear the story about what happened yesterday when you were with your ride-along.
Got called to the job is for an old lady that had no services. It was for no pay, no picture. Everything was out. We got there and she was like 105. Didn't know we were there. When I first pulled up though, we noticed that the drop going from the pole to the house had like fringes hanging all on the sides of it, like hanging down. And so that's kind of weird. I never see that, you know. I thought like something was growing on it, you know, vines growing wires and stuff. Messenger, there's a stiff steel wire that hangs on the top of the coax, and the coax is strapped underneath it. Had melted, floated out of the casing. Only the messenger was hanging. The coax was just kind of hooped underneath it in the big ball of plastic. I'm thinking, lightning. It happens. Melted the cable in half. We go up to the house, and it's not tied off at the house on a hook. It's wrapped around the inside support of the gutter. And the cable was going up through the loop of the gutter and then down the side of the downspout, but it had burned a good chunk of the aluminum out of the gutter. It was black and all on the inside of it. So I called the boss, tell him damage to the house because the cable was tied off improperly, blah, blah, blah. She doesn't even know anything's happening. I told her about it. She just goes, oh, you could put the ladder beside the house, go up to the top, cut the cable off, untie it from the gutter, drop down to the ground, start running a new line, go up the pole, all that stuff, run a brand new line to the house, put a new hook in, tie it off, get it run all the way down the side of the house. And it's all brand new siding. Brand new gutters, siding, doors, windows, like a whole lot outside the house. We have ground blocks that string inside the house that are, takes a wire, it goes to the ground rod of the house, and it screws inside the house, and the cable goes in, cable goes out. So when lightning hits, it blows that up instead of the gutter. So I'm sitting on the ground, go to put the screw in the siding. As soon as I hit the siding, get shocked. And I'm like, okay, you ever pinch a nerve in your arm and it hurts?
Right.
Like, oh yeah, that's what it was. Do it again, shock even harder. I'm going, okay, what the hell's going on here? So I think I'm kneeling on like underground cabling or something, so I'm looking all around, digging dirt around, I can't find anything wrong. So I'm scratching my head for a good 5 minutes trying to figure out what's shocking me, because every time you put your hand up to the siding, it shocks you. So I go get my multimeter, go out there, stick one probe in the dirt, stick one in the house, 120 volts. What the hell? So I go around the front of the house, touch the front of the house, 120 volts. Touch the gutter, 120 volts. Touch the front door, 120 volts. The entire exterior of the aluminum house, gutters, siding, doors, windows, is live, straight off the mains from the home. Her house was hot and was grounding through our coax system to the tree, and it lit the entire coax on fire and her gutter all the way down. Lit the leaves in her gutter on fire, lit the side of the tree on fire that the coax was slapping against. And I was about 3 seconds away from just taking both ends of the cable and screwing it up in the ground clamp. It would have killed me because it had no fuse on it. It's coming straight off the pole, shorting up to the siding and going into her house. Because I eventually told her, and I took the drop down so it didn't short out anymore after we found out what the hell was going on. I was dragging the cable past the downspout, and I had already put a fitting on the end of it, and as soon as it drove past the downspout, it sparked, exploded, and blew a hole in the side of the downspout. It was that much energy, and still didn't blow a fuse. Blew the end of the cable up, blew the hole in the side of the downspout. I've been up and down that ladder 20 times offside the house, holding both ends of the cable. I mean, when I was untying it offside the house, I had one cable in my hand as I was cutting it. If I would have grabbed onto the gutter while I was holding the cable, I probably flew off the ladder and died. They had to call Mid-American out there and shut the power off to the house. And then she had to get, the siding was put on a month before. It's been like that for almost a month. My guess is that somebody drove a nail through the wall on the other side where the breaker box is.
It hits electrical.
Back of the box. But the ground rod wasn't hooked up for some reason, so the entire house was energized. And she's going in and out the front door, talking to us and all that stuff. If the mailman come when it was raining and leaned down the porch to put something down, and he put himself leaning against the wall to get himself back up.
So her house is like a death trap, basically. Damn. That's an abnormal day on a cable tech's job, man. It's not. You said your supervisor or whatever had never.
I've never seen that. I've been doing electricity for 18 years. I've never seen that. I've seen like outlets get hot on the outside, but
right.
Not the entire house.
That's insane. Well, I'm glad you didn't die.
Yeah, it was.
Man, that would have been a bad way to.
Yeah, he made me sign a medical waiver and all that stuff, so I refused treatment. Well, we'll start at the top. If you've got any traffic for the round table, KD0 PCB. Dave, what's going on?
Well, Benny, this is what we do. Someone sits there, talks, reads a script. People talk back. It's Pip, by the way. Say, hi, YouTube. One of these days, when he gets everything fixed up again, we'll have to get that tour for you. And then Ian and I usually have to stand by the window over there because we can't get a signal on the handheld otherwise. The 7100.
That's our buddy Pierre.
It's Pierre. He's cool. He's a volunteer. He's a volunteer firefighter?
Volunteer firefighter, works for Greene County Dispatch.
Yep. We got quite a few guys. Mike's volunteer firefighter. Another one of our friends. This is, I picked this up at Hamfest. I don't know, quite a while ago for Adam to put on top of his tower. He finally got it wired up with LEDs, I think.
Hey, well, thanks for checking in before going to bed.
Pip got his wisdom teeth removed this morning. Had some pizza about an hour ago. And now he popped some Vicodin in.
He hit me with about five injections per side.
Like,
I kept filling it.
they give me laughing gas. That's all I remember is laughing my ass off.
He didn't do that. He just hit me with the
It's great, man. 'Cause
topical.
I told people about it, and
and
everyone
then,
tried it.
shot on the outside of the gums, and then on the roof of the mouth. And I kept stabbing at him with the pick, and I'm like, dude, I can feel that.
All right, I
I
think
swear to God, I'm gonna come up out of this chair if you don't give me anything more.
Yeah, so if you've had your wisdom teeth removed, you know what Pip's going through. I had it done when I was in high school. I had mine done on a Friday, and I was back in school by Monday, and it was so bad. I had chipmunk cheeks, and I got the dry socket. So I remember coming in like this. I remember coming in straight forward, pushing everything this way. They were bad, and they were impacted really bad. Pip's over here just enjoying the Vicodin, floating, playing some DS. Yeah, what are you playing on DS?
Old school.
What is it? Let's see.
I'm kicking ass on the Pokemon.
Oh, jeez. He's Pokemoning it up.
Don't judge me.
Don't judge me. Pikachu!
I did get laid off today from my job. Was there a year and 2 months, and they decided to kick me out today. So, if anyone out there knows of any jobs in the communications or technology areas, let me know. I definitely would be interested. That's about all I got. So I'm gonna send it back to Net Control. This is KD0 BPI.
Well, another good ham night. We hung out quite late tonight. I want to show you guys some updates to the desk real quick before I tell you good night. I got most of my ham stuff set up. So again, this will be Nikki's area. And then here I've got my desk. And I got my Yaesu there. And my 2-channel Motorola there. That thing is my antenna switch. Allows me to switch between the 2 different radios using the one antenna. And then over got my monitors, and then that's my that right there. That's the charger for my P7100. That's the handheld radio that you've seen before. But yeah, so that's the desk. $45 investment. Well invested. But anyways, thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. We really do appreciate it. You have a good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow.